Hey everybody, just wanted to make a couple comments. Probably some of you have seen what's been happening in Wisconsin, Kenosha. Some of you may live around there. Uh, I know that there's a lot of blame getting thrown around, but yes, you can blame the people that were there rioting and protesting because they're two different things, and yes, they both kind of merged together. And you can also blame the individuals that decided to show up and thwart the protesters with firearms, and the young individual that was chased by said rioters through the streets and then defended himself and then was chased again through the streets. There are videos of both of him defending himself again. I can link to one of them from Twitter, and there's a couple other places that you can link to them from Twitter, and you can check it out for yourself if you want to. I will say it's graphic, and if you're not willing to see that stuff, then don't watch it. And one of the main things that we have to remember to blame is the governor of Wisconsin. As much as you may not like the current administration for that smaller town, not really smaller, I guess there's 100,000 people, told them that they could use the National Guard. Decided not to send in the National Guard because, hey, we're going to handle it like Portland did and like Chicago did and like Atlanta did and like Los Angeles did, where we're just going to let everybody burn everything down. Well, the local citizens decided, no, we're not okay with that. And you're seeing what's happening. People are going to have more of this. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop unless the actual politicians decide that we should actually stop this before it gets worse. There was a cave-in in 2019, and the way's closed, so we can't go back. It's never going to go back to what it used to be. Anybody that thinks that, oh yeah, it's going to go back, it's not going to happen. There's a cave-in. We're all trapped in that cave together. And the only way through it is through 2020 and together. We can either come together and make it through this, or we can stay apart and not. It is very disheartening that the media attention that this last night's incident in Kenosha is getting, but yet all the other crime that happens all across this country all the time, all the shootings, the rapes, the murders, the assaults, none of it ever gets any attention. And it's sad that we only talk about this one incident. But for everybody out there, just stay safe. Again, I myself, and if you haven't seen it before, go talk to other veterans that have seen war. The majority of them vehemently do not want any of this to happen or to escalate. Because we don't have that bloodthirst. Because we've seen what happens. We've seen how people will treat each other. Mob mentality is pretty bad. And there are people on the internet that are claiming, yay, people got killed, yay, people got hurt, and that's horrible. It is what's going to happen, and it's what's going to happen more. And it is sad, but we have to work together through this as the United States of American citizens. We're all in this together. We're not apart. We're not one side versus another. The only way out is together. It's not apart. It's not ripping and tearing each other apart and trying to harm each other and trying to say, well, they deserved this, or this side deserved this, or this side's a hero and this side's a hero and this side is or this side isn't. I mean, if you do watch the videos, it sucks. I have no idea why that young individual was being chased by a group of people before the first shootings happened. But there were videos of that young individual being chased by a group of people. And then that young individual shoots at them, kills one of them. And then it happens again. They chase him. Somebody hits him. He falls. Person goes for the firearm. Person gets shot and killed. It's sad. And then somebody else comes up with to that individual with a firearm out. And that young individual shoots that person. Again, I don't care the fact that he was from a different state. There are protesters and rioters that come from different states to different cities to do it. It happens. It doesn't matter that the fact that the person was under the age of 18. None of that matters. 2 people are dead. 1 person's wounded. All could have been negated if we'd actually used the means that are necessary. The National Guard, if we have them, to use them. To stop the rioting, to stop the looting. I'm totally down for all the peaceful protests. I saw on Twitter that Black Lives Matter leader in a park in Kenosha said, If you want to stay outside past the curfew, you're not part of Black Lives Matter. This needs to stop. And I think that's correct. Stay home. Don't go out and protest. Don't go out and be rioting in the street. Don't go to the federal building and try to attack the police, or to the city hall and attack the police. This is ridiculous. People are going to get hurt even more. People's businesses that they've worked their butts off to have are going to get destroyed again, and more people will die from this. It's not fake. It's real. It sounds a lot different in real life to hear somebody screaming because of gunshot wounds, or people gasping on their last breath. Some of you that watch this video may have seen it before. I have. It's not fun. There's a reason that I make my videos and say, stop the violence. You really need to stop the violence. I'm a huge Second Amendment enthusiast. I love firearms. They're absolutely wonderful. But, again, you really need to stop it. Alright? Much love to everybody out there. Alright? This is me using my voice. Remember to use yours, but you guys take care. Bye.